Friends and fans, welcome back to Wargame Red Dragon. I'd love it very much for you to follow us at twitch.tv/RapPack. Subscribe to us here on ICBM Raptor 2. Comment and like relevant stuff about the video and or military technology in general. Let's get to it. Killjoy's the next battle for turn 14 here on the Second Korean War. Alright, let the battles begin. By the way, we've got a lot of our oh, look at that, the enemy. By the way, this is really worse for us than you'd think, because look at the enemy amount of tanks that they have, 24 T-72s, etc., etc. This is where the enemy starts here and then spreads out like a crazy blob, and really is going to cause some damage. So the tanks are going to be what you're going to see here a lot, and it's not going to be pretty. At least not at the start. We need to find a good position to attack enemy tanks from, and I think right here we've got it. If we put some tanks somewhere around here, we could actually cut them off. If we get up here somehow, we can cut them off through most of the area, though we both know that they're not going to be as kind about taking the routes that we would like them to. Alright, let's go ahead and put some Abrams here. Those Abrams, by the way, those are going to be really what we need the most. We're going to go ahead and try to let's get some cheap commands down. That's really what we need. We need income. And we can capture some of these other positions later. Bravo and Echo are going to be very important. We have a huge amount of income because of that. And Mitsubishi CV in position. We'll put up some SMAs. And I don't think we'll be able to afford any groups of Marine. SMAs are 30 each. So we're just short, 35, 25. Actually, a Stinger wouldn't be too bad. Something else on the field anyway. And we'll try to hit the enemy in the flank. Meanwhile, the FOB, we may as well put it over here. This is going to be our main operating area. And so we should have everything we need. Let the battle begin. We'll get up into position. We'll get recon up as soon as possible. And we just wanted to get the tanks and the command vehicles out first. We may as well put this command vehicle there. Alright, if we can hide our tanks, we'll be really well set to take out the enemy anywhere here. And that still exposes all this area, but it's still a start. We should have a recon helicopter around here somewhere. There we are. And of course, enemy not taking any of our hopes and dreams into account. But at least Romulan Cloak was effective for the first round, and unfortunately CV killed with the second salvo. Shocking, how did I know that? Anyway, that means that if their tanks are heading that direction, then our tanks can head this direction. And, by the way, their tanks are going to head right into SMAs, which is just fine with me. Harriers are ready to strike. 120 points on those, by the way. And we'll try to go for the heavy hitters, which are coming down this way. Alright, we'll try to hit those units in the flank. It's going to be another command down, which is a huge loss to our income. I don't understand how the enemy was able to start with that amount of vehicles. There's absolutely no way. See if we can get our recon over here to keep an eye on them. We'll get those positions recaptured soon, but we definitely needed the income boost. 180 point tank killed there. BMP-3s behind them. Abrams are just cleaning up. Conquerors are firing. It's okay. Cobra's stopping those BMP-3s. Excellent. That's a huge blow to the enemy, as most of their main force, or at least their most powerful force, has now been cut off. And we'll go ahead and do gun runs on them now. Actually, we'll call out some 80-point Harriers as soon as possible. Big loss that we lost our Bravo position, but we'll move up here from Tanshan. T-90S spotted. It's going to come up right behind our tanks here. The Abrams could be in a dire situation. Never mind, and we're good to go. That is that. Well, Uncle Sam is the man. Wow, amazing. Those tanks were just able to turn and target, no problem. Incredible. SMAs are ready to strike. BTR-80s coming up. Those don't stand much of a chance. BMP-3s do. they're going to be a little bit of a pain. We'll call out some bombs. These are better for stationary targets, of course. And more T-90S is spotted. Charlie's a little upset, as you can see. Kim just drove right into that one. 30 points there from the bombers. Oh, everything's dying everywhere, every which way. Alright, 16 minutes left. Wondering what Kim's gonna do. I don't know if he has any more units left. We may as well play tactically, though. Oop, BMP 1K out in the open. It's going to be a 130 point mistake. Actually, I'm not even going to move our Abrams from cover for this one. Operating, oh, Fob was captured, so we'll go to Tanchan instead. And we'll try to hit this guy with our Mavericks, just so he doesn't get away. Okay, Super Cobras are ready to rock. We're going to move our Mitsubishi here. And so we've had a problem in the last couple of turns for getting overwhelmed, and you can kind of see why, though. It is amazing. I mean, if you did some quick math, go ahead and add up how much did the enemy force cost compared to ours. Abrams are 160 points each, and they called out, I don't know, you'll have to check the replay, but clearly it's there's quite a big difference here in starting points, it seems. Alright, that is taken care of right away. The fob should be ours again. And if we can, we'll call up a helicopter, which we cannot. LAVs are fast, though, so we'll take Tanchan. Actually, we're going to go for Charlie instead and take that. And then we'll move up to Echo. The Abrams can use fuel, and they need a little bit of relaxation. The amount of kills that they got was incredible. They really did a number on North Korea there. 14 minutes left. We've taken about 200 points in damage and destruction, mostly commands. And those Abrams, man, that's a real fighting force right there. Incredible. Okay, luckily our Mitsubishi's hidden because there's a lot of enemy units coming now. It looks like it's a T-90S coming for the Abrams. Let's get that Cobra on the job. See if you can spot them. Sea Cobras will be in support, and our two Mavericks may as well go up. Transaxle hit. Oh, grow you nasty. Someone's gonna have a bad time. Goodbye. Oh man, those T-90Ss are the greatest thing in the game because really, instead of the enemy throwing a million crappy tanks at you, they just throw one crappy tank at you, and then you can take it down quite easily. Of course, I'm just saying that as, you know, being playing Blue 4 currently, but we fought Blue 4 before as Red 4, and you know, it's all situational. Alright, so Tanchan, we will retake that in a minute. And we're going to try to start an attack from... actually, it would probably be best for us to start an attack from the right side. So we'll move that LAV over here now to Tanchan. And we'll get built up. We will need an Air Force, and we'll call out a couple more rocket bombers. I haven't seen any enemy aircraft yet either, which if I were them, I would have called them out by now. We have a couple of sniper artillery, but it's just not as feasible anymore to try to snipe enemy artillery. We'll get a TACOM here at Charlie, and I don't think we'll really need to defend it too much. With these Abrams around and with the enemy kind of down on their luck because of their earlier moves, they're not going to... Yeah, you can see there's a BTR-80 coming, but we will be able to take that on. There's a big convoy instead, actually. And these are the Mavericks with the equalizers. So the Cobra's going to go ahead and keep an eye on them. And the Abrams can just move right up into a defensive position. Oh, wait a minute. BTR-80s are now coming for the Mitsubishi. As if they're like, it's trying to pretend that it doesn't know it's there. Which is some real BS. It knows damn well where that command is. And even though it was panicked, it was able to call out its infantry group. Isn't that adorable? It was stunned and was able to call out its unit. Interesting. BMP-3 is out of range. Missiles deflecting because of America's greatness. And it self-exploded, I think. Or they shot and missed, I'm not sure. Nice. Good kills. BMP-3, missile's gonna hit head-on. Ooh! I think if you looked quickly back at that replay, you could see Captain America dodging. He actually came out and used his mighty shield to block. Sweet. Good work, Captain America. Good movie, too, by the way. Winter Soldier, real good stuff. Entertaining. Okay. We're going to call out 8 infantry. That's a lot. And we're going to go far right with it and try to rush into town. Meanwhile, these Abrams are going to be on kind of a security watch now. Getting back into the pre... It's funny, I've always got the right plan. It's just sometimes the amount of enemy units doesn't allow me to do it the way I'd like to. We're going to need some more security at Bravo as well. I don't know what the hell that was. Trying to stop freedom, whatever it was. We'll put Sea Cobras on defense. This Cobra here already needs weapons again. Amazing. SMA are really good units. We're going to need to get them... let's get them rearmed and refitted and all that. 14 out of 20. Really good at... Those kinds of units are really good at stopping transport spam. And unfortunately, we don't always get them. And they would have been much more effective in the previous battle against with the French and the Germans joining hands. And, you know, of course, I hate taking losses, especially of nice tanks, but sometimes it's just not meant to be. Like that command, just not meant to be. Alright, we'll move the Cobra up to peek over the valley, and once that seems good, we will go ahead and push in. Looks like there was an enemy tank there. We can see the enemy FOB from here too. Conqueror's waiting for us. We're going to obviously have to unload the infantry somewhere before that tree line. And looks like enemy T-72B1s. Beautiful. Let's call out some recon as well. Actually, that's BTR-80s. So let's go ahead and keep these LAV scouts together. No, I wanted you boys to go for the T-72s. Oh, what the hell kind of missile was that? That was crazy. Actually, before we go into this battle... Oh, crap. Now we got the ATGM on us. Ooh, look at that. That's gonna be a real fight. Hold on. We can't... Though I love these tanks, we cannot fight against that. We have to hightail it out of here for the time being. T-90S is finding themselves against Sea Cobras. And we're going to call in some more bombers to make sure they stay put. Alright, Sea Cobra's within range. Man, those tanks didn't even try to stop. Okay, more Sea Cobras are ready. They're going to come up behind that Mitsubishi as if they didn't know it was there, that kind of thing. Okay, Conqueror unit there was finished up. Yep, command was instantly spotted. Oh, you had a command there? I didn't know. Alright, we'll call our recon over. Alright. Helicopters are always best to go back to FOBs, by the way. Just the way they work. Just seems to be a better solution. Alright, this group of tanks is severely weakened. Though they were able to land a hit on one of our Abrams. I don't know where the hell they're getting these points from. Alright, we're going to keep calling out these ATGMs. They can hit something at least. Their accuracy is so good that they'll almost always hit a transport. T-72B1 is moving up now. Or BI. And it self-destructed. Alright, let's get this aircraft off the field now. Damn, Humvees are... I really want to zoom in there. The only real way for these units to be able to survive is if they can get to the village without being spotted. And it's probably not going to happen. Yep. Insta-AC. Gonna be another double insta. Alright, they're switching targets now. We're just getting in here to try to panic the command. This does give us new targets to hit though with our bombers. And we're just gonna bomb everything that moves. Or doesn't move. Not the best plan, but we do have the enemy coming out now, and we see a little bit more of what they got without having to take the time of looking into. Oh, look at all the things that we can bomb now. Looks like some of our Harriers were destroyed. They're dumping all of our infantry on top of us. That's going to be game then. That BMP-1K is done. That was good. Look at that. They just get so pissed whenever you're in their area. Like, it's not even a tactical response. They spend, like, 18,000 points to try to stop, one unit from killing one command. Though their command's dead now. Total victory, pushing those units out of the area. Goodbye. Get your ass out of town, bitch. Yeah, that's right. A good victory, quite indeed. We didn't even see the PUs come out. Those stinky sumbitches. They should have called them out. I would have shot them right down, too. We had Tomcats ready and AA ready as well, but no big deal. So a good victory there. I think we can go ahead and end our turn and see what's next. We will not invade Pyongyang quite yet, as I want to get a little bit closer to Chongqing. In fact, we could probably take China and Soviet Union out of the game, perhaps, if we were to block Chongqing. Regardless, once we take... Actually, maybe we should engage Pyongyang now and then Chongqing later. These units are... They've retreated, so we can definitely add to the fight, or we could also push in with the Commonwealth to Pyongyang. Though I want to make sure this group is completely eliminated, so that way we have proper flanking maneuvers. So if we're able to, by the way, these helicopters actually were destroyed. So that's actually Kim will not be able to get out. Pyongyang is surrounded, and that's going to be the end of that. That's pretty impressive. All right. So what do you think we should do? I want to hold to see what else China has, or yeah, what else China wants to throw at us. Because if we go into Pyongyang and they flank us from behind, that could be absolutely disastrous. They might be waiting for us to flank. So when this flank is secure, we will attack from both Sanchan and Ongjing up to Pyongyang, hold at Taichan, and then bring in any reinforcements to Sanchan for the Battle of Pyongyang. Meanwhile, in the north, things are going pretty damn good. We just had a major victory over the enemy there. In fact, a total victory, and we're going to be able to resupply those aircraft no problem once they get called back. So that's it. I guess for this time. I will see you guys next time. We'll end the turn, spend some of our points, refit, get the rest of the Commonwealth up here via their transport planes, and Chongqing and Pyongyang will be ours. Ideally, I'd love to be done by turn 16. I guarantee you we'll be done by turn 21. That's just the way things work. But anyway, until next time, keep your passwords and pin pan strong. Raptor, for reminding you to bring the cornucopia of pain. I'll see you. Bye.